Throne Square, July 17, 1794. It's about 8 o'clock in the afternoon. It's summer and the sky is still clear. The crowd gathers around a guillotine, erected in the center of the former Place du Trône. On the stairs leading to the scaffold, the executioner, Charles-Henri Sanson, respectfully waits standing, flanked by 2 helpers. The heat is oppressive, and a mephitic odor of blood reigns throughout the square. Coming from the city, wagons appear. Today there are 2. In all there will be 40 victims. They receive the usual exclamations and threats, but the noise soon turns to startled murmurs. It so happens that among the condemned, there are several women in white coats. They are the 16 Carmelites from the convent of Compiène. Unlike the fellows of Misventure, they do not bow their heads, nor do they cry or scream. They lift their faces, and the firm line of the bodies is underlined by the hands tied behind their backs. And they sing the almost forgotten notes of the Salve Regina and the Te Deum, resounding in everyone's ears. Even for the hardest of the bastards present, it's an unprecedented spectacle. When the wagons stop at the scaffold, the hubbub becomes absolute silence. Even these hysterical women, the so-called guillotine furies, who were always in the front row of the spectators, are now silent. The first to go down are the Carmelites. One of them, the prioress Mother Teresa of St. Augustine, approaches the executioner and asks him to give them a few minutes to renew their vows, and let it be the last to be executed, so that she can encourage each one of her daughters to the end. Sanson, the executioner, kind soul, willingly agrees. All together, they sing the Veni Creator Spiritus. Then they renew their religious vows. As they pray, a woman's voice whispers in a crowd, "These good souls, see if they don't look like angels. But my faith, if these women don't go straight to paradise, it's because paradise doesn't exist." The prioress retreats to the base of the stairs. In her hands, she has a ceramic statuette of the Virgin Mary with the child Jesus. The first to be called, the youngest of all, is the novice Constance. She kneels before Mother and asks for her blessing. According to a witness, she had also accused herself at the time of not having finished the day service. With a smile, Mother says, "Go, my daughter, trust, you will finish praying in heaven," and give her the image to kiss. Constance quickly climbs the steps, intoning a psalm, Laudate Domino omne gentes. Praise the Lord, all of you. She was happy as if she was going to a party. The executioner and his assistants, with a professional gesture, place her under the guillotine. There is the true thought of the counterweight, the dry thump of the fallen blade, the thump of the head collected in a leather pouch. Without interruption of continuity, the body is brought onto the funeral wagon. One by one, the nuns kneel before the prioress, and ask for her blessing and permission to die. They sing the hymn started by Constance. When it comes to the 78-year-old sister of Jesus crucified, the executioner's young helpers have to go down and help her overcome the steps. She tells them graciously, "My friends, I forgive you with all my heart, just as I wish God to forgive me." Only Mother is missing. With a simple, firm gesture, she kisses the image and entrusts it to the first person at her side. Like someone in a hurry to complete an urgent task, she climbs the steps in turn. Now it's all over. You can cut the silence like cheese. Many of the assistants cry softly. The bodies were rushed to the former convent of the Augustinians in Faubourg of Picpus. There they were thrown into the common grave, covered with quicklime. Today there is a lawn surrounded by cypresses with a simple iron cross. It is a place of silence and prayer. Years later you will find, recorded in personal letters, intimate journals and memorials, the echoes of the emotion experienced and the effects it caused on them. Many felt the need to change their lives, to resume the practice of the sacraments. Others of entering a convent. One of them, a boy who had witnessed the scene from the windows of a building located in front of the guillotine, had such a profound impression of it that years later when he was doing his military service, he always carried the works of Saint Teresa of Avila and ended up becoming a priest. Love always wins. The Mother Prioress used to say, love wins everything.